everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm planning with the Hooray Seasons fall stickers and a few from Paper Mini Studio, just from one of their sticker sheets, some Red Lyrics Girls, and then a few from the Good Habits VPS. So I wanted to add some of the like coppery foiled sort of they're just like not sparkles but like accents, and it just looks good with the copper sort of foiling from the Hooray Seasons. So I know it's a little early, it's like the first week of fall, but I couldn't wait because I'm really excited, and I'm probably going to be burnt out by the end of the season with all the fall spreads, but aren't we all? Because I think we're all just ready for fall, it seems like. I don't know, is it like this every year? Because this is my first fall in the planning world. So I don't know, but I know I'm always pretty much ready for fall. It's my favorite season. I think spring is a close second because I'm excited for warmer weather after, the cold and everything. But definitely fall is my favorite by far because our summers are just, the end of summers here, like August, is really humid and just uncomfortably so. And they call it the dog days of summer, but yeah, it's very uncomfortable. So I'm putting the autumn bucket list over on the sidebar. These aren't my typical like go-to colors. The navy, I only like navy if it's combined with like a burgundy, or I don't know, in certain circumstances, I think I could go for navy, but it's not really a go-to color for me. But I'm just going to make it work because I thought the stickers were pretty, and I'm planning this actually in the morning. It's really early, and I was trying to be super quiet, but I was, talking through the whole thing, and I explained that the navy is just not my favorite color, and but the stickers are just really cute, and like the pumpkin pie there, and it says pumpkin spice everything. So I thought it was a good combination, and you can see as I move the paper, like I use those overlay stickers from the Good Habits, and I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to use these for, and I think this is a really good spread for them. I don't know what it was. It just added a little extra touch of something feminine and pretty and like mystical almost. So I don't know if I'm making any sense, but so I'm adding some boxes that also sort of match from the Good Habits book, and trying to just sort of layer, and I'll white out underneath if you can see the lines, which you can most of the time with these boxes. If it's another sticker, I normally don't bother, but as far as like the black lines, I do go ahead and white those out. It's easy enough to go ahead and do it. And I've been cooling it on the whiteout, as you guys know. So, yeah, it got way out of hand, so I just had to cool it. I still use it a little bit. So, I've actually been using a white jelly pen recently. The name escapes me. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's the Signo, the white Signo pen. They work really good. And I have some Jelly Roll pens as well, but I think the Signos are better in my personal opinion. So, but I was watching a plan with me with Elise, and that's what I used to begin with, and I just felt like, I hated having to like wait for it to dry, and it seemed like a hassle, and then the whiteout was so much easier. But she's totally right. In a recent video, I think it was a recent video that I watched, she was saying how it's not as noticeable under clear stickers, and she's so right, because I switched to that today. I started using the Signo pen again, and she's very right. So yeah, I don't know why I quit using it. I think I just switched to the whiteout and forgot all about it. So But I had like a 5-pack of them. So yeah, I picked it up again today. So I just made like a cluster, and then I have like the brown and like coppery leaves, and then a little cute coffee mug from Paper Minty Studio there with a pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice everything. And then I'm adding some girls. So one of my girls has the blue jeans. She's sitting and reading and having coffee, which is just like super cozy and perfect for fall. And then my other girl has a pumpkin and a cardigan with shorts, which is like perfect outfit for Georgia weather right now because we're still pretty warm but cooler in the evenings. And so that's just the perfect outfit for early fall especially. So I'm going to add like a habit tracker. Even though this is my journal, I wanted to have a habit tracker tracking if I'm writing every day, because a lot of times I will just write maybe 3 times a week. Like I'll go pretty much every other day when I remember to write, and then I'll fill in for the week, like back plan for like the day or two previously. But I want to try to make a habit of writing in my journal every day, because I feel like when you're present and like feeling those emotions, it just comes out differently. So yeah, I'm going to try to make that a habit. And so I'm trying to find a quote sticker to sort of like fill in some of the white space, because I had a lot of white space on my pre-plan. I'm adding this vertical box with some of the copper foil and some of the darker fall tones, and then layering a box on top of that matches. Everything kind of coordinates together on this spread. So I know I haven't mentioned it in a little while, but I wanted to give you guys an update on my father-in-law in case anyone heard any of my previous videos. You know, he had been sick with COVID and getting really, really bad off. So basically, he has been in the hospital for like over 2 months, and he survived, you know, so that, thank God. We've been praying, and you know, the doctors kept telling us he wasn't going to make it, and this is a super testimony for him and for the family, because he did survive and he did make it, and he was on that ventilator, which he actually still is, but it's on like the lowest setting. They're weaning him off of it now, but his body got so used to that ventilator for, you know, like a month and a half. He was sedated, completely knocked out, completely out of it. So he's just going to have to relearn everything at this point. I mean, he was in a coma, and then the virus, of course, like ravaged his body. But he woke up, and it took him a week to wake up after they pulled the sedatives out of his IV. A week to wake up. And when he finally woke up, he had no idea who or where he was. And they, you know, were like, we have no hope for him, basically. But everybody in the family is just like, well, we have hope, you know, we have hope. We believe in a living God, and we have hope, and we think that, you know, he's made it this far, and God is not going to let him down. But it's always in the back of your mind, like, what if this is his quality of life from now? And this is just the worst thing. It's almost worse than death, you know? And, just like worries and, you know, those negative thoughts and everything. But, he's making progress, and he is slowly but surely starting to come back. And, he's actually made acknowledgments of people, family members, and he can like mouth words. He can't actually say it out loud, but he can like mouth the word no or yes to, you know, give a response. And he can like follow commands like move your head, wiggle your toes, things like that. So he is there. So that's just amazing news, and such a huge relief that he's like basically lucid now. And it took several weeks, like 2 weeks, I think, a week to come off the sedatives and then another week to like kind of wake up, and his body's just still so weak that he can barely stay awake for very long, but he is more alert and he's improving every day. So they're going to take him to like a more long-term facility to just go ahead and wean him off the ventilator and just do physical therapy and get him 100%. So hopefully we have every hope that he will be at 100%, and eventually, I mean, it's going to take some time. And so anyway, that is the update on him. And I didn't want to talk about that all the time, even though it was on my mind a lot, just because I don't want to bring people down all the time and everything. But he's like one of my favorite people. He can make me laugh, and he's just like got a dry sense of humor, but he's like always believed in me no matter what, through when I was a really crappy person. He was one of the people that he never wrote me off. And so anyways, so I wouldn't write him off ever. So, but we're really, really happy that he's doing well. So that is my update. And thank you for your prayers. I know some of you had said you were praying for him and for our family, and thank you so much for your prayers if you were one of those, and I really appreciate it. So anyways, I'm just happy that it's, we're changing seasons now, and just ready for some, some change, I guess. So ready for some change. But yeah. I'm kind of just like at a loss now. Yeah, I'm just finishing up the spread. I'm going to add like a pumpkin, and I kind of struggle a little with what quote I want to use or what quotes. And I think I end up putting one down in the bottom that says pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes right there. But I'm going to move it a little bit because I had cut that one. So I'm going to move that around, move my pumpkins. I'm kind of like just playing with the placement. And I always do this. I don't always include it on my plan with me's. I'll sometimes cut those when I'm moving things around. But I didn't decide to do that this time. I just... if it doesn't take like an awfully long time for me to figure it out, I'll just usually leave it. If it's taking like 30 minutes, then of course, like it needs to be cut, because I'm just being indecisive at that point. I'm really liking the leaves and the coffee cup. It just looks really cozy. And speaking of pumpkin pie, I can't wait for some pumpkin pie. I've been doing pumpkin spice everything, like the sticker says. Pumpkin spice coffee creamer, pumpkin spice yogurt. Chobani has this pumpkin spice yogurt that's really good. What did I buy today? Oh, pumpkin spice hummus. You guys, pumpkin pie hummus is what it was. And yeah, I can't wait to eat that, because the chocolate hummus is amazing. If y'all haven't tried the chocolate hummus, it tastes like brownie batter, but it's actually pretty healthy for you, depending on the sugar content of whichever one you get. But the Boar's Head one has, probably too much sugar, but it's so good. It tastes like brownie batter. But yeah, I was definitely a skeptic starting off with the chocolate hummus, and I thought I yuck, like no. And when I tried it, it tastes like a dessert, it doesn't taste like garlicky or anything like that. So it's a good one. So I'm excited to try the pumpkin pie version. It's like a small portion, you can like dip fruit or something in the chocolate one, especially is good with strawberries. Now the pumpkin, or you could just eat it with a spoon, but the pumpkin one, I don't know, like what would you put on it? Probably nothing, just like eat it with a spoon, like pumpkin pie. I don't know, it's like the size of maybe like one pumpkin pie, like one piece, but it's probably like way healthier. I know it has less calories, and I know that the ingredients are healthy ingredients, so it should be relatively healthier on average, in general, I mean, and it gives you lots of nutrients, because the chickpeas are like full of protein. So anyway, enough of the hummus, but yeah, pumpkin pie hummus I found. Can't wait to try it. Yep. So I'm adding just like one of those little accent things in the corner. I don't know what to call them. They're like an overlay sticker that you can overlay, and it has sort of just like line art, you know? And I think they're so pretty. And I just wanted to use a few of these throughout. So I added them just to like corners of things and bottoms or tops of things, like stickers. And then, so I'm almost done. And I'm just adding this one last element, which is the coppery leaves. And these were like the bigger leaves. So I just didn't know if spatially it would make much sense because the other ones are so small. But I don't care. It looks cute to me. I'm going to use it, and I think it is going to be really cute. So just deciding where to place that one to make it sort of look natural, I guess, with the other placement of the other leaves and stickers and whatnot. So, but anyways, this spread is pretty much done. I hope you guys enjoy watching and that you got some inspiration. And please join me back here again soon. Thank you all so much and take care. Bye.